Welcome to Wild's Workshop. Hi, I'm Wild. This is the start of a new series on this page where I'm going to be creating a series of art projects related to the games that I've been playing throughout my life. But the twist is, I want my office to match the personal vibes of a much hotter me somewhere out there in the multiverse, with an office filled with treasures because they're an archaeologist, just related to gaming. Like a sexy Professor Oak, with the body of Indiana Jones and the budget of Lara Croft. Speaking of Professor Oak, today's video is actually related to him. If you're a certified grown adult like myself, you probably got to play the original Pokemon Red and Blue when it released here in the United States in the 1990s. A key aspect of those games was the Professor Oak's Pokedex challenge. Basically, you wanted to capture one of every Pokemon in order to complete a Pokedex. Once you do so, you could return to Celadon City, talk to the Game Freak character, and you would receive a diploma. It looked like this in-game, and it looked like this in real life. It did print on thermal paper, so it would practically disappear in like a month, but still very cool for a kid. And since I know something about completing a Pokedex, we're going to bring that diploma to real life. Yes, the first step on my journey to becoming a hot and sexy professor of gaming archaeology is to give myself a real, totally fake, oh my god, please don't sue me, relax, it's just an art project diploma to hang on my wall. Let's get started.
First thing that I needed to do was find out what kind of diploma I wanted to use for inspiration. I found one that I liked, so I opened up Scam Incorporated's Illustrator program, which I have no idea how to actually use, and started designing the text and layout for this diploma. Next, I jumped into Procreate to do a digital drawing of this Pikachu I sketched out based on the original diploma. Once that was done, I dropped it into the file and started experimenting if I wanted it in full color or if I just wanted the line art. I decided on the full color. Next, I decided to add some embellishment with some extra stamps and seals, like what you would see on a real diploma. So I started creating Professor Oak's laboratory building as a small logo. This was my first time ever using Illustrator to draw anything, and I'm honestly really stoked that it came out so good. I placed that on either side of the word diploma because this is Oak's challenge after all, and it provided a nice frame. Still, I thought it looked a bit unfinished, so I tapped into my too much gene and decided why not add the seal of the Indigo League as an extra stamp on it. So of course I had to draw my own Dragonite to use, and I decided to put it in a nice bold red color, which also allowed me to use red, green, blue, and yellow on the final design, which I think is a nice subtle nod to the original games. Next, I printed out my design on a nice linen-like paper, and since I used to be a photographer, I had a few of those pre-cut mat boards in storage, so I decided to use that to help frame and elevate the final look. I assembled that together, put it in the frame, and this is how it came out. My very own real-world diploma, showing off that I completed my Cantonian Pokedex.